Hi Joe, just a quick video for you. Excuse my husky voice, just getting over a bit of man flu, but just a quick video just to accompany the photographs. It's difficult to sort of show you any more close-ups than the photographs themselves, but just to show you what we've got. Obviously we've got the slash cut Termes on the back, got this colour-coded pillion cover, Ducati performance seat. These are the little dimples that I was telling you about earlier on that just help you grip the tank during cornering and certainly under braking. You'll see we've got a carbon heat shield there. This isn't wear, that's actually just clear tape that's actually been put over the carbon heat shield just to prevent any sort of boot marks, scratching it, etc. Carbon rear hugger. Just a bit of a close-up on the wheel and the brake disc. As you can see, it's really clean in there. I mean, obviously 11,000 miles is lovely low mileage anyway for the age, but I would suggest that even though it's a 58 plate bike, it's still exceptionally clean for that mileage. Here you can see the rear sets, loads of adjustment on those. A little bit too high for me, to be honest, but I've got a few years on you. You can see the rear brake fluid has been done recently, and indeed the clutch fluid and the front brake fluid. They were all done last year when we sold it. To be fair, I mean, going around the bike, it's so difficult because everyone's standards are different, but I like to think that you know, I've got a bit of OCD when it comes to bikes, but there really is nothing in sort of particular to bring your attention to. If I'm being really picky, as per one of the photos, there's a tiny little chip on the edge of the right hand nose cone there, but frankly that's about it. And again on the front wheel there. You might notice from the video that the last owner, Callum, has removed the little Tricolor sticker on the nose, and for some reason took the tank pad off as well, which I quite liked, I have to say, but I wouldn't fall out with you over a tank pad. But as you can see, it's just generally exceptionally clean, no corrosion or dings or dents as you requested earlier on. I mean, it's certainly never been over, that's for sure. The usual signs of wear and I guess age aren't visible, quite frankly. I mean, it's commonplace a bike of this age, particularly Ducati, to have paint flaking off of the crankcase, and that's obviously not the case. And you can see from that shock assembly that if it has ever been caught in the rain, it's certainly been extremely well cleaned on its return. And you can probably just make out in here, it's one of the other differences from when we sold it. Callum actually had fitted HID headlights, so you've got the little HID control units there, so it's been done really well and properly, as you'd expect. So you've still got a single dip beam and a single high beam, but as per the photograph they are now HID. So just turn the ignition on and I'll just give her a quick start up. There you go. So that's actually how she sounds today. silence is golden, but the sound of Termes is greater. Just one other thing to bear in mind is that you can probably see here that I've got two keys. One's a genuine Ducati key, one's a secondary key that we had, which is effectively a clone of the original Ducati key, and we also have a second original key. So we've got three keys in total. The reason for that, and it's pretty common on 848s and 1098s, when you first turn the ignition on, you'll see that the instrument panel goes through its self-check, but you'll also see that you've got a little triangle there with an exclamation mark in it. That's for the immobiliser. It's not going to do it now, and I think that proves a point, but basically under here is the immobiliser antenna, and we've still got the carbon key surround, but we've actually removed it because, as I say, it's quite common on these, particularly as they get a little bit older, that the signal from the key to the antenna is not always that strong. So just to let you know that if you ever, I'll swap the keys over, you put the key in the ignition and go to start it, and the little yellow triangle with the exclamation mark lights up, that basically means it won't start. Quite simply, you take turn the ignition off, swap the keys over, and invariably you're away. So you'll also notice that we've got an Optimate charging lead connected there as well, so particularly having started it 2 or 3 times without running it anywhere, she'll be plugged straight back in, keep the battery in tip-top condition. And other than that and the photographs, there's not a lot else I can show you. So as they used to say on Blind Date, the decision is yours. I hope you enjoyed the video, Joe. Cheers.